This Rev3 Games episode is brought to you by Ting, mobile that makes sense.
Hey guys, Tara here for Rev3 Games, and I am at PAX Prime 2014, sitting right next to Joel Eschler from 2K Australia. We are checking out Borderlands, the pre-sequel right now, and I've been waiting so long for this, finally getting hands-on with the Claptrap character. I'm going to hand the mic off to you and let you talk a little bit over me as I play.
Yep. So yeah, of course, Claptrap, like all Vault Hunters, has 3 skill trees. His leftmost one is called Boom Trap, and that's all about making him really powerful with explosive damage. But all of these skill trees, they also unlock these things called action packages, and they're basically extending his software, and they're adding this extra random element that can happen when you activate his action skills. So you can unlock something called One Shot Wonder, which makes you and every one of your Vault Hunters spend your entire magazine every time you press the right trigger. Or Talk Fiesta, like this one here, where everyone uncontrollably throws grenades out at the environment. And the capstone of that one is the pirate ship mode, which is pretty awesome. He turns into a little pirate ship with sails and everything. The middle skill tree is called I Love You Guys, and this is co-op based one. So it makes him more powerful, it makes your buddies more powerful, because Claptrap, at the end of the day, just wants someone to like him, just one person, and he'll be happy.
I know the feeling.
The capstone for this one is called High Five Guys, and when you get this, if you hold that right stick in, he'll hold his hand out, hoping that someone's going to come and give him a high five, and if he does, then he buffs everyone, and you get these thumbs up that go across the screen. But if everyone hates Claptrap, and no one gives him a high five, after an amount of time, he's going to activate a skill called Screw You Guys, and that's going to buff him. You're going to get thumbs down across the screen, and no one else gets a buff. And the rightmost skill tree, that's kind of our more advanced skill tree, Fragmented Frag Trap. This is all about choosing these subroutines. So you can choose like a melee damage subroutine, or assault rifle, or pistol. And these will cycle through, and whenever they activate, if you're paying attention and you skip to that type of weapon, then you're going to do massive damage with that particular weapon. If you're not paying attention, then you won't be able to take full advantage of it, but that's why this one is for our more advanced players. Now, the capstone for this one, it unlocks an action package which can activate where you get a laser disco ball above Claptrap's head, which shoots lasers out and does damage to everyone, but it also, every time it cycles through a subroutine, it shoots this rainbow out, which buffs everyone in your team. Again, Claptrap just wants someone to like him. The objective for this mission is to get the military AI, the AI core, which Jack can then use to weaponize the loaders up on the Hyperion space station. This is a crash-style spaceship, a derelict one that has these scavs which are living in it at the moment, and it's run by a guy called the Bosun. And the Bosun doesn't want you to steal his military AI because that's what runs his ship and keeps everything going. And he's trying to keep you out there. There's a person that's helping you along the way called the Skipper that's trying to lead you, and you find out that she kind of doesn't like the Bosun that much. In fact, the Bosun may be keeping her a slave.
It seems like with all the anti-gravity stuff and the butt slam, as I'm calling it, there's a lot more opportunities to get really creative with the skill trees.
Yeah, well, when we started doing the low gravity, we knew it couldn't be a gimmick. It had to be fun to play as, and it had to go through across all the systems. So you'll see the enemies can use the gravity to attack you. They'll invalidate your cover, but we made sure that there are skill trees which go just deep into making it more powerful. The slam, or even just making it more powerful while in the air. Like Athena has ones where if she's gliding through the air and has her shield out, she'll absorb more damage by going through the air. And we're really into comboing as well. So, for example, that Athena one, if you're jumping up with low gravity, boosting, and then absorbing damage on the shield, shoot it back down, and then slam on them, it's a really powerful combo. But it makes navigating so much faster, and it feels so much more free. Which means that we'll be able to make the levels bigger by going up, and also, we can hide loot in some pretty awesome places now.
One of the things I always loved about Borderlands was no falling damage, so I feel like this fits in with that really well.
Oh yeah, you can. Yeah, I got the laser disco ball at the moment. Oh, but it took me out. Yep. Claptrap is into all the memes.
Of course. I'm sure he's a Redditor.
But yeah, I mean, the higher you actually do your slam from, the more damage it does. So we encourage people to get up as high as possible. That's why we have jump pads all over the place as well. So I've got a pistol subroutine activated at the moment. So pistols are going to do way more damage.
I like that interface a lot. That's really cool.
Yeah. The sound that goes along with it as well, it always makes me a little bit nervous and excited for what he's going to choose. So I have one-shot wonder at the moment, so it's going to use my entire magazine with every single bullet.
You can do it more than once. I thought you do it once and then...
Oh no, it's about probably 20 seconds or so.
Okay. For some reason I was thinking it empties your entire, not just your magazine, but all...
Right. Your clip, sorry. Empties your clip.
Like you had like 300 bullets, you could kill a boss in one go.
Yeah, there's a disadvantage, I guess, in you have to reload then after every... got him. I want to switch to a... I just got Fun Zerka, which can't stop shooting. And this happens for everyone in your team as well. So whether you like Claptrap or not, if he's playing in your team, he's going to affect your playstyle. Dual wield lasers. So yeah, I got a shock subroutine activated now as well. So any shock weapon I switch to is going to do more damage.
You do make very liberal use of the butt slam.
It's fun and it's really powerful as well. And I mean, if you have a whole bunch of enemies around you, it's a way to damage all of them with one attack. Alright, what are we gonna get this time?
A lot of the enemies, though, also fly themselves, so...
I mean, we have jetpack enemies who can actually just float around and literally fly, but then, like, these guys, if you're floating around behind cover, like, you usually would in Borderlands like this, they're just gonna get impatient and jump and, you know, slam to try and do damage to you.
Can they butt slam you?
Yeah, absolutely. They will not wait behind cover. Just trying to free someone with my slam. Oh, see that guy just tried to do it then? I tried to do the same thing to him. This is Blightbot, which is a little minion that's going to fly around and attack enemies. So yeah, at the moment the bosun is trying to do everything to keep you from getting to this military AI, and the skipper is trying to make him think like she's working with him. But in actual fact, she's just making the bosun come out like a bit of a fool.
Why is everyone so mean to Claptrap all the time?
I don't know, I mean, Claptrap isn't all that helpful sometimes, and he kind of fails a lot.
He tries, though. That's what's important.
And, you know, this is his chance to show that he can be kind of badass as well. It's fun for us to tell that story for Claptrap.
Do you think he is the most powerful character in this game?
It really depends. You know, any of the characters can be super powerful if you play them right. But Claptrap in particular, if you play him right, because he's a very advanced character, can be really, really powerful. But at the same time, like Athena, you know, with that shield absorbing all the damage, can become really powerful. And I mean, Wilhelm is just kind of a tank as well. It's going to depend on who people love playing as the most. They'll find a way to make them the most powerful character.
I almost feel bad for the other characters in this game because I feel like everybody's going to want to start their first playthrough as Claptrap.
I don't know, I mean, we monitor the forums a lot just to see how people are receiving the skills as we put them out, and we seem to get a pretty broad reaction, you know, people who want to play as all the characters. I think you're definitely going to want to have at least one Claptrap in your party just for that random element. You can just change it up so quickly with one of his weird action packages activating. But I mean, We designed these characters as well to have really good co-op abilities. Like if you have a Claptrap and an Athena can absorb the damage from Claptrap, while Wilhelm can deploy his drones out, and Nisha can take out enemies from a distance. So they all can really complement each other well. You have jump pads around here as well.
Fall off and die in these areas, right? I think that happened to me during my last playthrough.
Well, because there's low gravity, there's less friction on the ground, an enemy can actually knock you pretty far. Especially if you get like a badass spaceman or something. If he charges into you, you might go flying quite a bit.
Oh, get your peepers on that. Hello there, shiny converter. Fancy meeting you here. Don't take that, kid. It's not.
Now see right here, if I'd gone down the skill tree boom trap and got the cannonball one, this would have been really handy. It's super powerful against these jet fighters. Sometimes you can actually time that really well, where you bounce off enemies' heads.
I think you might be... Oh, man, damn. Okay, perfect time to end this. Joel, thank you so much for chatting with us. This comes out October...
It's October 14 in the United States, October 16 in Australia, and October 17 internationally.
Is this the last big reveal that you guys are doing for the game before it comes out?
I think so. There's still heaps of stuff in the game, but we don't want to give too much away. We still have some new... features and new economies in the game and some new enemies, a whole bunch of new enemies we still haven't shown yet, but we've got to leave something fresh when people get their hands on it.
Well, I'm excited. Thanks so much.
Anyone with a cell phone knows just how expensive they can be to maintain. Most carriers come with hidden fees, little to no customer service, and they charge an insane amount of money regardless of how much data you actually use. But not Ting. Ting is a new cell phone service that only charges you for the data you actually use. It supports an unlimited number of devices, including the ones you already own, and best of all, their customer service is top-notch. Never again will you be forced to talk to a series of robots. No matter what time of day you call, you'll get a real live human on the other line. And did we mention that it's cheap? The average Ting customer pays only $21 a month for one device. Head over to rev3games.ting.com and click on their savings calculator to see just how much money Ting can save you. That URL will also get you $25 off your first bill, and remember, every sign up helps support Rev3 Games and puts money back in your wallet. Today, I'm going to be talking about Nisha the Lawbringer. If you played Borderlands 2, then you would know that she is Handsome Jack's lady friend. She also happens to be the sheriff of Lynchwood, so almost all of her skills are going to be entirely gun-focused. Interestingly, she has almost no co-op specific skills, unlike the previous two characters that I've talked about.